Are you dealing with a narcissist and feeling like, why can I not get out of this situation? Why am I so stuck? By the end of this video, I'm going to explain to you the narcissist's hidden agenda and why their goals are actually very different than yours. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Rebecca Zung, a globally recognized negotiations expert and an expert in dealing with narcissists. And I'm also an attorney and the best-selling author of the book, Slay the Bully, How to Negotiate with a Narcissist and Win. And make sure that you hit that subscribe button and hit that bell so you never miss any tips or strategies for dealing with high conflict personalities. And for those of you returning, welcome back. I am so glad that you are here. All right, so we're diving into something today that most people overlook. And especially when they're negotiating with a narcissist, their agenda is very different than yours. They have completely different goals, even though they may say their goal is to be done, their goal is to save money, their goal is to get out of this. You don't understand what they're actually after. That's why, you may be stuck in this for 3 years, 5 years, 10 years. I've heard, spending thousands of dollars, maybe even hundreds of thousands of dollars, and you end up playing right into their hands. So stick with me, because by the end of this video, you're going to know exactly how to spot their hidden motives and protect yourselves from their tactics and actually be able to break free. So the first thing is recognizing their true motivations. Their true motivation in any kind of interaction, any kind of communication, any kind of negotiation is not the same as other people. Regular, reasonable people want to have a fair and mutually beneficial resolution. Narcissists approach it with a completely different agenda. Their main goal isn't fairness, it's control. They want to dominate, they want to manipulate, they want to win at all costs, but that also means that they want to keep their narcissistic supply. So you moving on, you getting out of this does not allow them to keep a supply source. Remember, they're like drug addicts with their supply source. It's like they need that hookup in their arm. For the narcissist, the negotiation isn't about the outcome. It's about the process. They enjoy seeing you flustered, frustrated, desperate. They draw things out, make impossible demands, and refuse to budge just to watch you squirm. Knowing this up front can help you change your approach and approach the negotiation from a place of strength rather than letting their antics throw you off balance. So next, I want you to understand their tactics for manipulation. Some of the most common tactics that they use are these. One is constantly moving the goalpost. Just when you think you're close on an agreement, they suddenly change their demands, making it feel like you're back at square one. They will even refuse to sign or come to a resolution on their exact offer. You go back, you go, you spend 2 days going, it's not really what I want, but at least I'll be done. You go back, okay, I'll take it. No, sorry, it's done. And then they gaslight you, either saying, I never offered that, or they make you question your memory, your judgment. They might say, it's your fault because you waited. It's your fault because they found new information. Or they just might not even get back to you. They might just stonewall you and refuse to engage. Delay responses. Suddenly they need more time. They wear you down emotionally, physically, mentally. Knowing these tactics means that you can anticipate them, which is a huge advantage, which is part of my SLAY methodology: strategy, leverage, anticipate, and you. And when you see them coming, you can respond strategically instead of emotionally, keeping your power intact. Have you ever met somebody, they started off to be the most charming, charismatic person you've ever met in your life, then they turned out to be your worst nightmare, and then when you go to negotiate with them, they're a living hell? Well, I developed something called the SLAY method of negotiating with narcissists, and it has helped tens of thousands of people in more than 150 countries win, go from feeling drained and defeated to getting the outcomes they want. And the reason why it works is because I spent more than 20 years studying narcissism as a trial attorney, and now I'm here to help you win too, and also take your suffering and turn it into your superpower. Take your pain and turn it into profit, peace, and purpose as a highly specialized, high conflict negotiation coach. If you want to learn how to do it, then just go to RebeccaZung.com/apply, and I will show you how. The next thing you want to do is make sure that you set clear boundaries. I always say put that invisible bubble shield down around you. You start looking at them as if they're a toddler having a tantrum on the floor. This is a critical way of protecting yourself. They thrive on pushing limits. It's really, really important that you establish what you're willing to tolerate and what you're not, and how you're going to be treated and how you're not, and communicate that clearly in a calm but firm way. Let them know up front that this ain't it. This is not how it's going anymore. There's a new game in town, and you're setting clear boundaries. What your outcome is, you must keep clear in your mind. This is not about controlling them. This is about you getting the outcome that you want. And part of my strategy, the S in Slay, is creating that clear vision for yourself. What is it that you want? And then go there. And then just decide this is how it's going. And then you have to stay emotionally detached. It's absolutely critical, especially in their presence. Okay, you cannot allow them to get under your skin. They're experts at getting under your skin. They're experts at knowing what your Achilles heel is, your vulnerabilities. They know exactly what to say and do to make you doubt yourself, feel guilty, question your choices. This is all part of their hidden agenda. The best way to counter this is by practicing emotional detachment. View the negotiation as a business transaction, even if it's deeply personal. Remind yourself that their words and their tactics are designed to manipulate you, not reflect the truth about you. When you stay calm and detached, you deny them the satisfaction of knowing that they've rattled you, and this alone will disrupt their entire strategy. And then you've got to leverage documentation as a shield. One of the most powerful tools that you can use in a negotiation with a narcissist is documentation. They rely on verbal manipulation, hoping that you'll forget what they said in the past, what they did in the past, and that you're just going to move on and listen to what's happening right now. But when everything is documented, you have a solid record that you can refer to at any time. And this is what becomes your leverage. And in my Slay program, I actually have AI that helps you take that documentation and turn it into leverage. It's like magical secret sauce. So it's really, really important to keep records of your communications, send emails instead of having phone calls, use texts if necessary, summarize those and I teach you how to do this. When they're changing their story or denying something that they previously agreed to, you have proof to hold them accountable. And this can be a game changer in how you create leverage and get them to be motivated and squeezed into wanting to have a resolution with you. So if you guys have experienced this hidden agenda during a negotiation, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Give me a totally in the comments below, and also share your experiences. And then don't forget to grab my free documentation worksheet, which you can get at docthenarc.com, docthenarc.com. It's will help you prepare for even the toughest of narcissists or toughest of situations or negotiations. The next thing I want you to do is stay focused on your goals. Remember that part of their hidden agenda is to throw you off balance, destabilize you, keep you off track. This isn't just a game for you. This is about you having a real meaningful outcome so that you can break free and have the life that you want and that you deserve. You don't need to be stuck in this mired in this mess, this vortex of craziness, drama, trauma, and chaos is what I call it. You want to focus on your goals. All right. So prepare a list, visualize it. What is it that you want? Be really, really specific. and then keep it close at hand. You write it down and you use it as a reference. You look at it constantly. Every time they try to sidetrack you, take a look at that. Remind yourself of what you're fighting for and where you're going. Maintain your focus. That way you're less likely to be drawn into their vortex of drama, and you'll be better positioned to stand your ground. Finally, know when to walk away, because so much time, money, effort can be invested in their control, their craziness. And sometimes you need to know, okay, it's time to let the judge decide, because this is completely unreasonable here. And knowing that that's a form of strength, you can set the terms you're willing to accept, you follow through. I know that so many times I've said, you got to have a choke point. What's your choke point? What's my walk away point? Know that ahead of time, because during a negotiation, they're going to try to throw you off. So this is you taking control and you saying, okay, I'm choosing peace and I'm just doing this the way that I know is best. Maintain your boundaries throughout the process and stay calm, cool, and collected throughout the process. Take deep breaths if you need to.
Americans spend up to 90% of their time indoors and take 20,000 breaths a day. Yet, according to the EPA, indoor air is actually more polluted than outdoor air. And in fact, 100 times more polluted than outdoor air. In fact, it's responsible for up to 7 million premature deaths annually. And I know for us, we have had issues with asthma. My daughter has struggled with asthma. And that's why we're so excited to find Air Doctor. Air Doctor has captured the attention of huge media outlets such as CNN, Money, ABC, and more. And it filters out 99.9% of dangerous contaminants and allergens such as pollen, pet dander, dust mites, and mold, and even bacteria and viruses. So your lungs don't have to do all of that extra work. So right now, Air Doctor also comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you don't love it, you just send it back for a refund minus shipping. So head to airdoctorpro.com and use the promo code Your Best Life. And depending on the model, you receive up to 39% off and up to $300 off. Exclusive to podcast customers, you'll also receive a 3-year warranty on any unit, which is an additional $84 value. Lock in this special offer by going to AIRDOCTORPRO.com and use the promo code Your Best Life. Creating great retail experiences is super tough nowadays, especially for people who have multiple locations. I don't even have multiple locations, but my staff is in multiple locations. So when you've got separate workflows, it's a lot. But you can do it without all the complexity. You can have a unified command center and bring everything together, especially if you've got places all over the world or staff all over the world. I use it for shop.rebeccazung.com to sell all my courses, all my super cool merch, and it makes it so easy. And I can even offer payment plans seamlessly. It just makes it so simple for my customers to shop wherever, whenever they want. And it gives my team the tools they need to close the deal every single time. And let's face it, acquiring new customers can be expensive, but with Shopify's POS, point of sale, you can keep the existing customers happy, go get new customers, new shoppers, and have a consistent, tailored experience and first-party data that gives your marketing team a competitive edge. Want more? Check out shopify.com/negotiate, all lowercase, and learn how to create the best retail experience without complexity. That's shopify.com/negotiate.
All right, so the next video that I want you to watch is The Truth Revealed: How Attorneys Prove Narcissistic Abuse in Court. So go watch that video next. And if you like this video, make sure you like it, make sure you share it with others so others can get access to this information. And if you haven't subscribed already, make sure you do that now Before you head over to the next video, subscribe, hit that bell, and remember that you have the power to set boundaries, stay focused, and walk away when necessary. Narcissists thrive on control. But when you hold on to these thoughts, these principles that have been proven to work, they lose power over you and you get the results that you want. All right. So today's a great day to start negotiating your best life, and I will see you in that next video.